If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
And then all the scouts will be in there, and we literally will read each report. And a report could be 3 sentences, it could be 33 sentences, depending on the player. And you just go through it, and each guy reads his report. It takes a lot of time. We probably spend maybe 20 minutes on the top players, 25 minutes on each player. So Ozzie just sits there. He's got all the information in front of him. He reads all the reports. He's got it all right there. He highlights different things. He makes notations. But he picks out little things that stick with him. And it might just be...
read me a fake report, all right? There's player, kicker, Nestor from Tulsa. All right. So what does the report sound like?
Well,
what do you say?
I'll try to do one off the cuff. Joe Smith is a receiver at...
Well, how about Joe Flacco? That would the fans be interested in that. What would you say? What did you stand up and say about Joe last year?
Small school quarterback. Now I'm going to kind of...
You taking the bad stuff out?
No, there's different styles. But, small school quarterback, very productive at the Division I AA level, 2-year starter, transferred from Pitt. This year threw for 3,622 yards, 27 touchdown passes, and 6 interceptions. Throws from a high platform, has a quick, efficient 3/4 release.
So it reads like one of these books that I'm holding, to some degree. It really does.
Half-field reader, mostly from the shotgun, not much under center, and you just kind of go through it. Has the arm to drive the comeback, 20-yard comeback, can make all the throws, doesn't do much play action. Accuracy is good, not great. Misses some throws and short throws in the flat. Ball security is an issue. Had some fumbles where he was hit, didn't secure the football. I had a poor game in the rain versus Villanova in November where he threw 2 interceptions and forced 2 balls in the red zone. And you kind of break each player down. And each scout will do that, and each coach will do that. Maybe not to the same, detail. Each report reads differently. But it takes a while. It's a monotonous process. As coach knows, it takes a long time. And sometimes you find yourself kind of nodding off, thinking about different things. And Ozzie sits there with he's got tremendous self-discipline, and he takes notes. And he's able to pull different things from each report. Each guy reads differently, and what this guy personality-wise possesses, or what this guy lacks, and what this guy has from an ability standpoint. And he takes all these little things that he bases his decisions on. And it's tough to do.
Yeah, and that's that listening that I'm talking about. And I'll give Eric a bit of a pub here. What Eric does a great job of is manipulating that process of all the coaches and scouts, keeping that moving. He's a good lieutenant for Ozzie in the sense that, and that's why he's going to make a great general manager one day. He knows how the process works. He keeps moving it forward for Ozzie to sort through that. And Ozzie listens to it all. The other thing that I always enjoyed the most was watching Eric there when you get to the point where it's real simple. If you got 2 or 3 receivers, okay, that's simple. Okay, we think this guy's better than this guy, better than this guy. But now you're at the point, okay, and you're at the 26th spot. Which receiver versus which DB, versus which lineman versus which linebacker.
And if you eliminate need,
correct.
Right, if you're just eliminating we need a linebacker more than a
That's an interesting process to listen to and watch Eric put the scouts through their paces. Okay, this guy versus this guy. Okay, now this guy versus this guy. Wait a minute, you said this guy versus this guy won, but this guy versus that. And watching that list come together that way through all that processing. And Eric's the one that does that. And Ozzie sits there and he listens to it all. And it is mind-numbing at times. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I would, as Eric knows, I had the room mic'd, which they had great fun with. And I would...
Coach brought, we had a microphone, and one year, this was classic. Coach came in, and we had some promotion where we had these Brian Billick bobbleheads. So one year, Coach came in and put a bobblehead right next to the microphone, and it stayed there the whole time.
Just a reminder, in case they
you were in the room. So your bobblehead was in the draft room.
Right next to the microphone. Because what I would do is I would go back to the office and my office and listen to the conversations going on. Occasionally I would put some tape on the guys I'm talking about.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.